This is a story of how I accidentally became Khaby Lame's secret brother. And the crazy part is, it all started from a simple joke.
Hi Clifford, I'm Wichi and I'm from the future, here to tell you that you look like Khaby Lame and you might just meet him soon.
However, this joke somehow led to Khaby Lame leaving a comment on one of my TikTok videos. A comment that would either confirm whether I'm his brother or not.
This is the most successful creator, second most followers of all time.
About a year ago, I went to TikTok with the goal of being famous in 1 week. This was because I wanted to prove to my parents that it was worth promoting my YouTube videos than taking me to college. But why? Because school has always made me depressed. People always found reasons to laugh at me. My hairline, my skin color, even my height. I'm 5'9". Why is that funny? In short, it made me so insecure to the point where I wanted to kill myself with soap. Because of this, I thought college was going to be 50 times the pain. So I was going to do everything in my power to not go there. And this was the hard part. If you're African, you probably know how hard it is to convince African parents about not going to school, but somehow I did, but for only 7 days. And the only stake was they wanted me to make some sort of money off these videos to see if it's something they can trust me with. So I set myself a 1 week goal to hit 100,000 followers on TikTok, and I knew it wouldn't come easy, so I came up with a plan. Ladies and gentlemen, we have plan A and plan B. Obviously we start with plan B. So the main idea was to go in the main town, get as many people as I could, and get them to follow me on TikTok. So I'm kind of in town right now and I'm trying to get as many people to join the army. I mean, how bad can this be? Actually, it was very bad. Very, very bad. Because I found myself walking in the blazing hot sun for hours because everybody was ignoring me. It was like I didn't exist at all. But the thought of going to college was stopping me from giving up. This was when I discovered the huge mistake I was making. Zambian hot people hate interviews, probably because they don't understand the internet. So instead of shoving the camera in their faces, telling them to follow me on TikTok, I went to a more mature age. The mature kids. I mean, these guys love me without even trying, but something was pretty obvious. This is Africa. These kids don't have phones. You're good? You guys have smartphones? No. So I did the most grown-up thing that any grown-up would do. Make them steal their sisters' phones and follow me on TikTok. However, this feeling was short-lived because I couldn't get as many kids as possible to steal their sisters' phones. So I went back to sleep, wake up the next day for plan A. I think the biggest mistake I was making yesterday was getting the wrong people to actually follow me on TikTok. Even if I got 1,000 people to actually follow me yesterday, I don't think they would have followed me for the reason I want them to. So this only leaves me with one option. To get the followers that I'm looking for on TikTok itself. This would mean I'm gonna have to film my videos, edit them, and then post them onto TikTok. But what do I film? So I decided to do some research, and that was how I stumbled onto this guy.
I have 7 days starting today to get as TikTok famous as possible.
He was promising everything I was looking for.
In the last week, I've gone from 0 to 100,000 followers, and along the way, I learned way more.
Even though I already lost 2 days from my 7 days, I had to spend that 1 day learning everything TikTok. And one thing that stood out for me was
sound theory. Having a famous sound in the background of your TikTok will help promote your posts better than using a custom sound. Put a famous sound in the background of the TikTok and then turn the volume down a bit to 0. Then when the TikTok is posted, it will have a famous sound on the bottom and be tagged under that sound, but you won't actually hear it in the video. It's a weird hack.
To me, this meant I could film any kind of videos and use this hack to get thousands of views and followers, and I only had 4 days left. This was the only option I had. So I spent the next 3 days planning, filming, and editing the best TikTok videos at that time, and then uploaded them on the 4th day. And in no time, every single video was getting above 2,000 views. And I was getting likes, I was getting followers, things were looking plausible. It was now the 5th day. My parents were trying to see if all these videos were probably going to make a change in my life. And this was where things slowly went downhill, because I actually didn't make it, and all of a sudden I started to see my biggest fears slowly eat me up. Whether I liked it or not, I was going to go to college. So I said my goodbyes to mom, my siblings, my grandma, and my auntie. Even though I look happy, the truth is I was broken. I felt like the biggest failure in the world, but somehow I still believed I was going to one day prove to them that this is where my passion and mind is. So I spent 8 hours in a bus to my college, depressed. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Yep, this is me. 3 months ago, realizing that the biggest mistake I was making was posting random things just to get views, so I could run away from coming to college, and I wasn't even enjoying it. So now I had a new strategy: make TikToks I truly enjoyed making. Basically, I'm talking about storytelling. I love storytelling, and little did I know that this was the beginning of the story to being Khaby Lame's secret brother. But at this time, I didn't know anything, so I posted a few TikToks that looked something like this. Today, I'm learning how to do a backflip. I've always wanted to learn how to backflip,
and be like the cool kids, but I've always been scared to break my neck. And to one of you believed in me and sent me this challenge.
Clifford, I challenge you to do a backflip. Good luck.
I can't say no to this. I'll do anything for you guys. So I started training, anything to make my legs stronger. And after so much research, I finally did it. 10,000 likes on this and I'll do it in space.
And all of a sudden, my TikTok started to slowly blow up. But then I also started to see comments saying I looked like Khaby Lame. The more I posted, the more they left the same comments. And this was when my friend joked about it and sent me this.
Hi Clifford, I'm Winchi and I'm from the future, here to tell you that you look like Khaby Lame.
So I posted a video that would change my life forever.
This is Khaby Lame, the most famous kid on TikTok with over 137 million followers. But what if I told you that this very guy is my brother?
This video blew up as it currently stands at 5 million views. Because of this video, I gained over 100,000 followers in 4 days. So I turned all my followers into an army called the Night Empire. It was at this time that Khaby Lame was about to surpass Charli D'Amelio in like 2 weeks at TikTok followers to become the most followed person on TikTok. So I called the Night Empire to help Khaby Lame surpass Charli D'Amelio in just 4 days. But remember, I only had 100,000 followers, so I just did this in hopes that every video I would upload would go viral. And that was exactly what happened. Every video was going above my followers number. And while the Night Empire continued tagging Khaby Lame, I continued waking and posting. And on the night of the 4th day, Khaby Lame surpassed Charli D'Amelio. And in that moment, I was so proud of myself, proud of Khaby Lame, and most importantly, proud of the army that I built, the Night Empire. Only to find out that Khaby Lame left a comment on the very last video.
Which reminds me, I've talked so much more in this video, probably because I got this green audio pod from JGOZM, which you could order right now. And if you like jewelry, even better, these guys make custom necklaces. If you have a name in mind, go order. They'll literally put it on your necklace, earring, any jewelry you wanna buy. Check it out, link in the description. Back to the video.
And even better, he would post the same video on his Instagram story. To the Night Empire, this was a confirmation that I was his brother. But to me, I thought I had gone way beyond my expectations. And college was what I needed to go this far. Sometimes you just have to get off your comfort zone because the biggest growth lies in the most uncomfortable zones.
College ain't so bad after. College vlog next week. That's it. Subscribe.